All right, well, I had something that I'd already done, but I stumbled across that documentary about the poor boy in California. I forget his name, who was horrifically abused by his parents. And it was, I mean, that was very disturbing. But then when I found out that, like, a lot of these situations, like, there was a, like, there, of course, were there other instances where there was previous occurrences of abuse, and I'm not watching anymore because the teacher, sorry, I've got like 5 things in my hands right now. It's heartbreaking. I wouldn't even watch it. Don't watch it. It's awful. And I got very mad at the teacher because it was like right around Mother's Day, and he was like clearly had been abused, and she said she made a phone call, but like she didn't really follow up. Like there was another teacher who was like, if that ever happened, the kid would not be going home to his parents. And so I don't know what the disconnect is. I don't want to, like I say all the time, like ignorance is bliss. And it's such a, I mean, obviously awareness is all about awareness these days, but it's so heartbreaking. And I don't know how I feel about the death penalty, but in this case, I kind of feel like, I don't know, I just feel like people learn more about my story. But my whole point is, it really just made me miss my kids. And like, I don't want to do this. Like I think people are like, why is she doing this? And I've explained why I'm doing it. I am kind of documenting. And the funny thing is I was standing outside. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot to take my medicine. This is what happened. So it's so good that this is like not only an awareness platform, but it's also totally keeping me accountable, because I'm kind of irresponsible. I mean, like if you've watched the video with me shopping and stuff, I'm a bit of a hot mess. And so I need like a handler or something. So if I don't have one, then I got to be my own. And so anyway, I'm headed to church. I hope it makes me feel better, to feel closer to God. And I'm not like, on the video that I was first, I don't even know if I'm going to post this right now. My bra strap's showing. My mother would die. But I'm walking up this hill. But this is what I'm doing today. I'm going to St. Martin's. And I'm in like, I'm pretty, what's the word, nimble? I'm pretty, I can walk pretty well in, well, wedges are easy to walk in, but if some of my friends saw the disastrous toenail situation, I have not had a pedicure in a while, but I did my own nails. And there's a beautiful garden, and this is kind of where I spent some of my evening last night. It's beautiful. And of course I stole the prayer book. There's like a thing that you can, anyway. So I'm going to St. Martin's for the first time. I would say I am, like I've heard, and I've done a lot of my own work, I'm definitely a spiritual being having a human experience. And I know that I don't make a lot of sense, but I have had to turn to lots of different things to be closer to God. And I feel like God more in the AA rooms really than I do in some of these churches and things. But I don't know, I'm rambling. Where's Jason Silva when you need him? I'll let you know how St. Martin's is. I loved the Lutheran church, St. Martin's in Gilbert. I actually had a really spiritual experience there right after my brother-in-law died, and I'll tell you about that later. I just wish my kids were here. I'm really missing them after seeing that horrible story. Happy Sunday.